Aloha everybody, welcome back to my channel, Kaiwaza with you, and welcome back to our continuing video series of going through my Hawaiian record collection, one record at a time. And we are on the letter T today, and we're going to pick up where we left off last week. But first, I do have a record to show and a little story time, whatever. I don't know how much time this will take or how much time I should really spend on it, but I'm going to show you a record out of order. We haven't done the letter P yet, and this record would fall under the letter P. The artist is Paul Page. The reason I'm showing this record to you today is because I'm selling this record, and so when we come to do the letter P, it will no longer be physically in the collection. I have digitized the music and the artwork, and I have all of it available for myself and to share, whatever. But the record itself I am going to sell. I never sell records, very, very, very rarely. The whole collection has never been about the money. It's about the music and the collection itself and having it all together. And then, sharing it with other people on YouTube and the radio station and whatever, being able to do that. I actually at times have given away records that I have dupes of. If I have a duplicate of it and I get a better condition record, a lot of times actually I just give some things away. I take it back to a thrift store, or I give it to somebody that I know is interested or whatever. This one I would not part with normally because I don't have a duplicate and I know it's a rare recording. That record it's Paul Page and his Paradise Music. The album is Hawaiian Honeymoon on Paradise Records, which is kind of a private, small pressing. I picked this up at a Hawaii Collectors Expo a number of years ago. I won't say for how much, but I knew it was quite inexpensive, and I knew when I got it, I thought, oh, this guy's recordings are fairly rare anyway, because they're he has many recordings, but they're all on sort of small pressings, Paradise Music. He's out of California. He used to do radio shows, and he composes and sings Hawaiian music. A lot of original compositions. I knew that it was a rare recording when I got it because I'd never heard of this particular recording or seen this particular recording. I should add, he also did this painting. This is an original painting that he did. Like a couple months ago, I was approached about buying it by someone through the emails, and I automatically just said what I always say, which is I don't, because I don't have a dupe of it, and I'm not interested in selling it. I had a feeling who it was that was asking. I know recently there's been a person who is reissuing Paul Page music on CDs and on iTunes and whatever. They're doing, like re-releasing a lot of the material in accessible forms to people now. And it does turn out that's who this person is after several emails. We went back and forth quite a bit because I just wasn't willing, and the offers just kept coming in, and I thought, this person, there's something. They must really want it because it's kind of crazy. And I eventually learned who it was and understood why they wanted it. Because they really do want it for their own collection, really. And they are also doing reissues and whatever. And I'm sure this is one you're not going to come across probably ever again. Which is also why I didn't want to sell it, because I knew I'd never come across it again. But the price just got to a point where I was like, okay, I get it. I understand why they want it, and I'm going to sell it. It's kind of crazy not to at this amount. So, yeah, when we get to the letter P, I'm not going to have this record. This is the back of it.
Then I kiss your tender lips. I'm thrilled to my fingertips. And I know the glow I feel is what I've been searching for. Then you say to me, this is sweet ecstasy. Our love is...
This album's a little bit unusual for Paul Page, even in that it has some ocean waves and bird calls and whatever mixed in with the music, so it's a little bit on the exotic side. And it's a cute record. I hate to see it go personally, but I just, for the amount of money I'm getting for it, I could literally buy like a few hundred records, really. So I kind of, yeah. Anyway, enough about that one. On with the letter T. This is Tama's Hula Nanis. These guys performed professionally at the Fort DeRussy Hotel. Well, they put shows on at Fort DeRussy Beach. And then they also work at the Banyan Tree Room at the Halikoa Hotel, which is a military hotel, putting on Polynesian shows back in the 70s.
Dances of the Orient.
忘れられないのあの人が好きよ青いシャツ着てさ海を見ていたわ
Now here's an unusual album from Japan. Unusual for the instrument. Not that the songs are pretty standard. Standard Japanese Hawaiian songs, you always get all the standard, you know, Blue Hawaii and Pearly Shells and whatever on a little bamboo bridge. But this one is by, the artist is Yuri Tashiro, and it is on an instrument called the Electone. The Electone. And I'll try to insert a picture of an Electone here if I can find one, because I'm not sure what it actually looks like. I think the title is funny. The title of the album is Hawaiian Best Album by Electone. Amongst all those other Hawaiian Electone albums, this is the best one. Yuri Tashiro and Hawaiian Group. It's from 1973 on Japanese Crown Records. Japanese Crown, not the same as the budget label American Crown Records. This is a different Japanese label, not budget. Here's an interesting European album, not specifically Hawaiian, but a little bit. Tattoos by the Hawaiian Trumpets. And there are a couple of Hawaiian songs on this, and then a bunch of not Hawaiian songs. But the Hawaiian songs do have Hawaiian guitar with the trumpets, so it's, you know, whatever. It's in the collection. It's, by the way, it's quadraphonic also on BASF Records. And it is 1973. Now, I think we have time to talk a little bit about the next two records. These are Kelii Taua. These are chant records. Now, let me say a little bit about chant. The basis for originally the original native, Aboriginal Hawaiian people, pre-Western contact, did not sing songs as we think of them, and they did not have written language. Hawaiian was just a spoken language. So they had chanting, which is where you chanted with different sort of percussive accompaniment and nose flutes, and that told genealogies, which were very important in the Hawaiian culture, that told all of the legends and the history. Everything was in chanting form, and it's Hawaiian also, you should understand, is like Japanese, is like a very poetic language, and that there's a lot of double entendre in things. There might be romantic or sexual references and chants that are about plants or flowers or whatever that relate to certain people in certain places. Places very important, family origins very important, all these things, everything came out of chants. And then when the Westerners came, they were introduced to Western music, and Hawaiian music became what we know today. But the origin and the basis for it all is chanting. I'll be the first to tell you, as a white boy in Hawaii, whatever, that to me, a little chanting goes a long way. personally, but some people, I mean, they love it, and it's very serious, and they could listen for hours. I cannot. But Kelii Taua was a famous musician here in the islands, but he also did some very profound chant albums. This is one, the Pele Legends. These are all chants about fire goddess Pele. There are titles and translations. And this album is from 1977, Kelii Taua. And then he did another album of chants, Kamehameha chants. That's the first King Kamehameha, and there were several Kamehamehas, King Kamehamehas. And this is an album about the genealogy, the histories, the story of the Kamehamehas. There's also this is, I think, 1970, not a year on it, 1980, so this was a couple years later. And this one also has a booklet that has all of the chants with the Hawaiian lyric and the English translation. Lots of great art. Okay, I'm going to stop there. That's it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And if you want to hear Hawaiian music, check out my other channel, Hawaiian Leisure Hour on YouTube, or check out my online radio station for easy listening Hawaiian music. That is called Hawaiian Hi-Fi. It's on live365.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.